But although all our knowledge begins with experience, it does not follow that it arises from experience, meaning we actually have always been convinced that experience is the ultimate originator, founder, beginner of all our knowledge, wisdom, intelligence, critical faculties, and endeavors in one way or another because it's from experience and it's always in experience uh, where all of our knowledge is wrapped, unfolded, and uncovered, undiscovered in one way or another. So, without experience, we are essentially fundamentally nothing, no matter who we are, or what we might have accomplished, succeeded at, achieved in our lives. But if we do not have enough adequate experience that is backed, supported, powered by knowledge, content, critical thinking, then our experience also loses its authenticity, meaning, importance, significance, etc. And the same and the similar can be said of our knowledge, theory, and content as well. If our knowledge, critical theories, and contents are also not equally and simultaneously backed, supported, powered by powerful, concrete, foundational experiences, then our knowledge also somehow becomes worthless, meaningless, and unusable to the challenges, circumstances, situations in our lives in one way or another. So both knowledge and experience are somehow interrelated, interconnected, interdependent. They are connected in an integrate and inseparable manner, without which the other does not exist. So it's not necessarily that all knowledge begins in, originates, and basically becomes possible in and because of experience, but it's also that knowledge exists already in the mind of man, behavior, critical faculties, and intellects in one way or another that makes itself understood, visible, comprehended when we experience something. But and it's also not that experience gives birth to knowledge all the time, and that knowledge always begins in experience, but that knowledge is always there. It has always been inevitable because of man's understanding, not because of experience. But experience, again, is indispensable, without which our knowledge cannot be justified, verified, and validated. And that's why experience is paramount, essential, fundamental, critical, indispensable in one way or another. And so is knowledge. But then again, knowledge is not entirely dependent upon experience for its origins, development, cultivation about and within ourselves. And experience is also not always dependent upon knowledge. Experience has its sovereignty, individuality, distinction, independence. Experience happens on its own as we engage in the external world, outside circumstances, societal premises, with interactions, etc.